What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and if you're seeing this video, this is my 7th video of the day. I covered a wide variety of topics. Please, if you're watching on Rumble, if you're watching on BitChute or Odyssey, here on YouTube, make sure you click the videos tab and you just look at some of the topics from today. I'm sure there are some that may interest you. Now, the star of, or the actress that plays Cara Dune, has essentially been under fire nonstop over the past year. Main actress for The Mandalorian, Gina Carano, because, well, she dares to think for herself. Unfortunately, I will say that it's not about supporting women with a lot of these people that continue to attack her job, but it's supporting women who portray the right opinion, the mainstream narrative. Women are to be upheld and worshipped and praised, but only if they fall in line and say what they're supposed to say. Otherwise, they're supposed to be fired. And for days, months, weeks, these people on Twitter have attempted to push Gina back in line. And there are millions of these articles and morons mad at Gina. This just brand new minutes ago. The Mandalorian fans call on Disney to fire Gina Carano after tweets mocking Democrats. The actress, who is rarely shy about sharing her conservative-leaning beliefs on social media, took to Twitter over the weekend to post a picture of two people who seem like they're purposely putting masks on over their eyes. Breaking news: Democratic government leaders now recommends we all wear blindfolds along with our masks so we can see what's really going on. Although the former MMA fighter didn't directly comment on the picture herself, her followers immediately voiced their outrage and called on Disney to remove her from the hit Disney Star Wars spin-off series. Representatives for Disney did not reply. Meanwhile, many shared their displeasure with the actress using the hashtag fire Gina Carano. It's really disgusting how John Boyega and Kelly Marie Tran were viciously attacked by evil people, resulting in reduced roles and zero support from Disney. And Gina Carano gets a major role while associating herself with those very same people, one person wrote, citing the past controversy other Star Wars actors have faced. Well, let me be very clear. First of all, John Boyega received almost no backlash. In fact, most of the YouTube community that covers Star Wars supported John Boyega and pointed out that Disney themselves had shrunk him and placed him on the back of the photo because apparently China doesn't like black people. This coming from a company that is constantly telling me about diversity and inclusion. John did, for his in his defense, he did speak out against this months later, and it may have led to why he basically said, I'm done with Star Wars. Nobody's been attacking John Boyega. And where all this narrative that came out of nowhere about Kelly Marie Tran, no significant number of people dislike Kelly Marie Tran that I saw. Everyone loved her. Now, we mocked her Rose Tico character, but that has nothing to do with Kelly Marie Tran whatsoever. She also wasn't attacking fans on social media, and she wasn't doing anything that would normally draw the ire of particular fandom. So I'm not exactly sure what people have to be mad about. Gina has gone all in on crazy. That's okay, though. I just don't want to see it. Fire Gina. Again, you're not allowed to have an opinion. You're only allowed to have the quote-unquote right opinion. Now, many of the people that push back against Gina are far lefties with pronouns in their bio, so that lets you know exactly where their head's at. Fire her because she's an alt-right transphobe who doesn't deserve to have a platform or a paycheck. Whoa, Gina, this is extremely irresponsible. If you're referring to the election, then there's no proof of any fraud. If you're referring to masks, then we should be doing that. If we did, we would all be able to go outside sooner. No, that's not how it works. Remember now, you don't need a mask if you're at a political event. If you're protesting, gathering up sneakers for old what's-his-name, you don't need a mask for that. Now, although the actress didn't seem to directly discuss the 2020 presidential election. She previously spoke on November 5th about how, in her opinion, the U.S. election system is broken and in dire need of fixing. We need to clean up the election process. So far, we are not left feeling the way we do today. But laws in place to protect us against voter fraud, investigate every state, film the counting, flush out the fake votes, require ID, make voter fraud end in 2020. Fix the system. Literally nobody should disagree with this. Minutes ago, like NME, fire Gina Carano, the Mandalorian fans renew bid to have the actor removed over anti-mask tweets. They weren't anti-masks. I don't understand. What it is, too, is, of course, she joined Parler, which makes her an awful human being. Now, honestly, I've got to be honest here. I had lost all faith in Disney and their ability to possibly put out anything good with the name Star Wars on it. And it is directly the defense of Gina that has made me go and support the show. I had zero interest in The Mandalorian after being completely disappointed with the last 3 Disney films. I still think Rogue One was decent. It'll be the little peanut in the turd for all the Disney Star Wars films. And Mandalorian, early on, very, very good. And Gina's a big part of that, is Cara Dune, strong, independent woman who don't need no man. This is the type of woman that should be celebrated by these identity politics people. But unfortunately, because she has her own mind and has an independent thought, well, that's not okay. She's also revealed that she's now on the Parler app, which is known to be used by right-wing extremists, Trump supporters, and conservatives. First of all, it's just good business to be on Parler. If you're not on Parler, you should be. I don't want it to be a right-wing echo chamber, which is why I tell people, look, if nothing else, Parler has less, the interface needs a lot of work yet, but isn't it nice not being censored and being able to speak directly to your viewers and your friends and stuff like that publicly without wondering why you can't see their tweets, why you can't talk to them? In response to one meme, a user wrote, "Whoa, Gina, this is extremely irresponsible. If you're referring to the election, there's no proof of fraud." I mean, I like that she hasn't deleted anything. And look at this. Honestly, overwhelming support. 35,000 likes, 7,000 retweets, and 3.8 thousand comments. So of course, Drunk 3PO, probably her most famous simp in here. Oh, what the? Come on, I thought you were better than this. I mean, isn't that funny? How people with the same people, whoops, I didn't show you that. There are all these people in her mentions that just know they're a better human being than Gina. Why? Because they know. They put their farts in a jar and they put the lid on for later to bring out I'm so good. I'm so morally superior because I live my life in fear. Look, again, every time I talk about masks, a few doomers get really upset. I'm not saying you shouldn't wear yours. You absolutely should if you feel safer wearing it. Absolutely, all right? And you shouldn't make fun of other people who wear them either. Now, if you don't want to wear yours, I believe that's your right. And if people are really afraid, then they could just stay home. I mean, that's ultimately, most of these people who are panicked on Twitter don't seem to want to, do their part either. And of course, you see Rebel Scum, and then you see the Mary Sue, which has been blasting her for weeks. It hurts that Gina Carano ruined The Mandalorian's Cara Dune for me. Wah, wah, wah. Not only is she spreading anti-mask tweets, which she isn't, and spending her time liking and retweeting far-right viewpoints, which she isn't, but she also mocked pronoun preference back in September. Oh, no! She constantly says she wants to share joy and happiness, yet does the opposite online and then acts like the victim of cyberbullying when people just try to explain to her why what she's posting is dangerous. I've seen the replies. All right? Nobody is just trying to explain to Gina. They're outright attacking her. Look at your outlet and all the articles that you've written about it. This is your second anti-Gina article in 24 hours. Here's another. She doubles down on her anti-mask conspiracy tweets. Sit down, all right? It's one person out of 10,000 Hollywood drones that thinks for themselves, and you people can't handle it. You know, maybe, just think for yourself and don't look to Hollywood celebrities to tell you how to think. I mean, is it that difficult? And, you know, people asking, all these same people that talk about not enough representation of females, what they really mean, and I'm going to reiterate this, it's not they want more females in film. They want females that they agree with. So you better toe the line. They don't really care about diversity. They don't care about diversity of thought. They care about stupid things like skin color that nobody can change. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.